Hello again, everyone. So I'd love in this video to give you a direct introduction to open intelligence. Like I said in the previous video, not as an intellectual concept, but as a direct experience. Now, what if there is something in your experience that provides complete well-being all of the time? And it has nothing to do with your thoughts, emotions, sensations, circumstances looking a certain way. That would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it? Because like I said in the other video, what we've tried to do all of our lives is to find well-being by rearranging all of these things. We want more positive and we want less negative. And in this training we call anything we can experience data. So we want more positive, less negative data, and this is the game of life. But doesn't it feel a bit like a hamster wheel? I mean, of course I can only share my own experience, but I never ever felt like I was really getting anywhere. I couldn't hold on to the positive, and I couldn't really not experience negative data. It was just clearly beyond my control. So when I came to the Bright training, it was the most incredible thing to be introduced to something in my experience that did provide what I was looking for. And like I said, it had nothing to do with my data looking a particular way. And so this is very, very, you could say, earth-shattering, to introduce yourself to the direct experience of what we call open intelligence. In the Bright training, just stop thinking. What do you notice in your experience when you do that? Of course, almost immediately a thought or a sensation will come back. But when we stop thinking, there's an undeniable openness, a clarity, an alertness that's easy to experience but quite hard to understand or pin down. And this is important. It's the experience of open intelligence that we're interested in here. And when you stop thinking, that openness, that alertness, you could say what's looking through your eyes right now, what's listening to me speak, it's easy to experience. So the good news is, this is who you are, this is who we are. You already are open intelligence, it's present, it's easy to experience, but like I said, it's very hard to describe or to understand, but that doesn't matter. So we're not interested in yet another intellectual theory. It's the experience of open intelligence. Once we've recognized it, now we can recognize it for short moments and repeat that recognition whenever we remember. Now, one of the amazing things about that instruction, of course, to stop thinking is impossible. So we're not saying stop thinking and hold all the thoughts at bay. That instruction is just so that you recognize open intelligence. You already see that you are open intelligence, and the experience is easy. One of the amazing things about the instruction is that your data provides you with the choice to make that recognition. So immediately you're introduced to a practice where you don't need to have more positive or less negative. It's in fact, your data is reminding you to practice that simple recognition. So whatever you're experiencing throughout your day now becomes the empowerment to practice that simple instruction, to recognize open intelligence just for a short moment, and then of course a thought, a sensation will come back, and then you repeat that whenever you remember. So the direct instruction is short moments of open intelligence, repeated many times, become continuous. And this is an amazing instruction because, like I said, it doesn't require that you change anything in your life or that you need to change anything. You don't need to have positive thoughts to recognize open intelligence. You don't need to have less negative circumstances to recognize open intelligence. Everything about your life is perfect for this practice to be implemented. And I mean, how amazing is that? when I came to my first open meeting, to have an instruction that I could practice where I didn't have to change anything in my life was what I was after all along. Because in practicing this and in utilising all of the other supports that are offered by Bright, what you'll start to recognise is this basis, open intelligence, which you already are. It's very, very obvious in your experience. This starts to pervade all of the descriptions of our life, all of the data. Open intelligence and data are inseparable like the sky and the colour blue. Now, practically speaking, what this means, and you'll see these results for yourself very, very quickly, is that you'll feel more comfortable in your own skin, you'll feel more harmonious and connected to everyone in your life, the people that really matter, your family, your friends, your colleagues, basically everyone you meet. And the reason for this, it's not rocket science at all. Open intelligence, the basis of our experience, is the same for every human being on the planet. And in emphasizing this, in resting as this, we cultivate this for ourselves, and we start to recognize this in ourselves, that we are open intelligence, our data is open intelligence, a vast expanse of relaxation and potency, but very, very importantly, we recognize this in other people too. So it's impossible not to experience more harmony, not to experience more empowerment. Now, we always say this, it sounds amazing, but it has to be your experience. Me talking about it might sound wonderful, but until this becomes your experience, which it will, it's useless. So test it in your experience. You know, you can do this for today, tomorrow, maybe just 1 week. Test it in your experience. Listen to some media on the Bright Facebook group and see what happens. And I guarantee that you'll be amazed and you'll see results straight from the get-go, right from the beginning. And then you're very welcome to visit the Facebook group, ask questions, join the Facebook Live meetings we have there, because we're only here to support you in empowering directly your own life and seeing these incredible, inexhaustible results in your own experience, in your life. That's where it matters. That's where we want to see results. Not in changing our life in any way, although that's included too. But it's very important to start to see that your life, just as it is what you've been looking for all along. Amazing. So give it a go. And let me know how it is for you, and let the other Bright trainers know how it is for you. We're only here to support you.